Joe Musgrove, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Joe Musgrove, a strike-throwing machine, not known for throwing a lot of strikeouts. 4-pitch mix, Matt. Fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. He needs all 4. He doesn't have any one pitch that sticks out that's a dominant pitch, so he needs all of his pitches. The key for Joe is throwing strikes early on in the count.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Oh, okay, I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Stepping into the box, Phil Gosselin. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. At the plate, JT Realmuto has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Settling in now, Didi Gregorius. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
That is good. The first baseman, number 17.
Striding in, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready now. The pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Comes set. The 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Not shortstop.
First offering on its way. This year against right-handed pitching, Gonzalez is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Brian Reynolds.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0. Back now from PNC Park. Second inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ballgame. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Hazley. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. So bases are empty here with two gone. And the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Gonzalez into shallow center. He can't get to it. This one's down. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Josh Bell the next to hit. His career line against Wheeler. He's a .333 hitter. No balls and a strike to count. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now here's the pitch. Gregory Polanco is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
First pitch on its way. Kevin Kramer is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0 sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hazley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. They're down 1-0. So striding forward now, Phil Gosselin. A base hit in his first trip. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, the catcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall, and he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jason Martin.
The left fielder, Jason.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line hard. Foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. On, he pops it up. Gregorius over to his left, 1 out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Joe Musgrove comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Still 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, D-Rose, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Fouled off. Pops this one up. Gregorius onto the grass, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. High in the air out to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the 1st out. Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. Pops this one up. Bell is calling for it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in now, Adam Hazley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Zach Wheeler stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1 on to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco. He reached on a single in his first try. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Kramer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Harper looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
In now, Jacob Stallings. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
And there he goes towards second. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. From the belt, the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. There's one, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the San Diego area native pitcher Joe Musgrove. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 2-1 Pittsburgh. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The batter
Digging in, Phil Gosselin. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 3.
Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, J.T.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Harper is off at first with 2 away. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Stallings recovers, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. Bucks out in front, 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Ready now, Eric Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. No balls and 1 strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Standing in, Brian Reynolds. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Now back, left fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Polanco, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate now, Adam Hazley, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Phillies strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's Gregory Polanco, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. 0-1 the count. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay throw, and he's safe. Kevin Kramer will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Pops this one up. Bohm is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Ready once again, Jacob Stallings. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Comes set. The 0-1. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Pirates leave one. They lead it 2-1. Gene Segura will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 2.
And he popped him up. Polanco coming on, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now batting, Alec Bohm. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Phil Gosselin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. 3 up. Aaron Nola gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jason Martin. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Hit to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
And this will be fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
At the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Eric Gonzalez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hazley is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 10.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Aaron Nola looks to be ready to go as we're ready for baseball to resume. Standing in to get us going again, Brian Reynolds. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is in there.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Josh Bell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. Two runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. That was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. And that's the 3rd out. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Richard Rodriguez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. Back goes Polanco, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Stepping in now, JT Realmuto.
JT
as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a...
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Fouled away. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Gonzalez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phils do get one back on the bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Kramer.
The second baseman, number
sent out to straightaway center field. Hazley is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter,
ready for another shot now. Jacob Stallings. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
now batter.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Jason Martin. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch. Hit down the line at first. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Kevin Newman will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. No balls and a strike to count. Ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Brian Hayes is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They lead it 6-2. Keonikela
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Boy, D-Row, this is turning into a hit parade, but it's amazing that they've only scored 2 runs up to this point.
Yeah, matter of time, Dan. Got to stay positive. The hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball, especially with 40,000 breathing down your neck and runners on second and third. But somebody will come through.
Into the box now, Adam Hazley. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. To the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Scott Kingery will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
And he fouls this one off. This is foul right side. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Alec Bohm lifted in the air out to right. Polanco on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead.